Ahoy, this is Zdenka. Another creative camera challenge is here. New task will be announced later on in today's video, but now let's go through all the photo submissions from the last round. Levitation was the task. Those who haven't seen the tutorial but are interested in seeing it, don't worry, I'm gonna link it below the video in video description. Many submitted several photos, so I chose the ones which seemed to be very different and very interesting in some way. Let's look at the first photo, which is from Irfan. He basically took two separate photos and stitched them together in Snapseed app. He took the photo of the moon with Canon 55 to 250mm lens and the photo of hand he took with OnePlus smartphone. I really like the photo. What gave away a little bit that the photo was stitched together is the fact that on the upper layer of the moon, you can see that the background is a little bit lighter. So what I did for you, I went ahead and I removed the background around the moon, and this would be the final outcome. You did awesome job. I love the idea. Well done. Second photo he took also with his smartphone, and the outcome is great. Very simple, just 3 items. It's very bold. This is Levitation. Submission number 2. Take a look at this photo. Warren did fantastic job here. I especially love the choice of the object. The colors of the can and the dish are complementary. It is all nicely put together. He took it with Sony a7 III. His settings were ISO 100, aperture f1.8, and shutter speed was 1/250th. Well done. This is what you get when you shoot with very good lens with low aperture. It's a breeze to work in low light, and that will give you that nice sharp look. Submission number 3. Rajkumar has been regular when it comes to creative camera challenges, and he has been submitting on regular basis. He submitted several photos. I chose 2 because they are quite different from the rest of the submissions. First one is Pepper. This is nicely done. It must have taken some time to do this. Second one he calls the Black Magic, taken with Canon M50, f5.6 aperture, shutter speed is 1/30th, and ISO was set to auto, which is 6400. It is quite challenging to take photos in low light with Canon M50 because, as we know, it is not the best camera for low light, especially if you are using high aperture. If you cannot bring it down to, let's say, f1.8, when you can really bring down also the ISO. But given the circumstances, you did the best you could. Idea counts here, and you did just that. Well done. Submission number 4. Action shot was sent by Instagram user tenspeed.photo. I like this a lot. It's a great action shot, and I hope the landing was good, which I'm pretty sure. It looks like lots of fun. Submission number 5 is from another Instagram user, Unorthodox Eyes. It is visually very interesting photo, and the caption is also quite interesting. Levitating human hairball shot with Nikon Z50, focal length 50mm, aperture f1.8, and shutter speed is 1/1600th. Submission number 6. Fun photo has been submitted by Markovic Photography, and the captions are: oops, I almost last sip of coffee, waiting for the Christmas cookies. I don't know how about you, but I drink my coffee for ages. It's always sitting on the table for a long time. By the way, I really like the choice of black and white. Submission number 7. David sent in these 2 photos. The first one is called Sweet Holiday Magic. I really like the colors here. So happy, fun, seasonal. What he comments on this photo is this: I was shooting Christmas, so I thought I'd use the holiday theme. Some things I changed would be to pull the kiss tags out more, so they would be more prominent, and different backgrounds to give it more depth. I actually like the background. What I would maybe do is to raise a few of those chocolates, which are sitting nicely flat, on something much higher, so that would give the depth. Second photo has caption: be careful. It's never nice to drop your stocking stuffers. I like it. Thank you very much for submitting the photos. Submission number 8 is from, I believe, Hashem, that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna show this photo because it took a lot of effort. All these Lego pieces are so small to begin with, and yeah, you don't want to step on those in the middle of the night. And I see that you actually raised a few here and there. How long did it take you actually to do all this? Thank you very much for sharing your behind-the-scene photo of the setup. I would suggest cropping the image a little bit so you don't see the bottom line here. Otherwise, great stuff. Submission number 9. Chris made me laugh. This is awesome. He's a star. But let me first read the captions before I'm gonna show the photos. The title of the photo is the anti-gravity spray. Okay, I cheated a bit and bought some anti-gravity spray, which I applied to the area I would be levitating over. It worked well and I had a lot of fun doing this. The problem is the levitation effect doesn't last long, and if you don't get down carefully, you can hurt yourself. Don't try this at home. I'd post a link to where you can buy the spray, but, well, grip rules probably won't permit it. Here's a series of the photos. Last submission number 10 is from Jayne. Awesome composition, choice of background, colors, choice of all these items. It looks fantastic put together. She also sent in behind the scene photo where she says, "Look at the book holding the plate. It's Van Gogh judging me a lot." Thank you very much for submitting all the photos. All the credits can be found below the video and video description. Okay, so what are we gonna do in this round? It's early 2021 and the situation all over the world is pretty much quite similar everywhere. Most of the countries are in lockdown, us here included. Travel is out of question and we are tied up to our houses or apartments, and sometimes our passion for photography and video is kind of going down. The moments when you are creative are happening less often. We find ourselves sometimes without any motivation to do anything. It feels like it's never gonna end, and I get it. I'm going through the same thing. I'm exactly on the same boat, no exception here. But going back when things were normal, the old normal, I remember reading online quite a few comments, quite a few posts where people were saying, yeah, but my photos are never gonna look good because I don't live in such a location. I don't live in a city like yours. I don't live in a location like yours. I'm from a village and so on. Nobody's gonna be interested. Lots of people don't realize that what they see over again, a million times, the same street, the same town, the same village, the same woods, the same river, the same sea, and it feels very faded to them, not interesting anymore. When taken photo of that location at the right time with the right light and somebody sees it on the other side of the world, to them it can be exceptionally beautiful. It can be extremely exotic. They just might be completely blown away. Let me show you my place, my backyard. I'm gonna call it the backyard, the area where I live. I live in Canada, east of Toronto, about 40 minutes, smaller city, Oshawa. Very industrial. We have General Motors factory here. Downtown has its own police station because it is quite wild there. South Oshawa is quite bad in terms of drugs, crime and all that. North is much better. When you're looking around during the day, it's just the same city, giving me that dual, not so exciting feeling. Oshawa Beach looks okay during the day, but you can still see the industrial feel to it. For sure, not really a vacation hotspot. Visit the spot during the sunrise though. You will be quite amazed. It is all about the right time of the day, the right angle, the story behind it. Here are some photos and clips I took around the city. We have pretty cool winters here with snow, ice and all that. Someone who is from Australia or Africa will never understand how I can live here. I read it in a comment sometimes. Here are some photos I took 2 days ago when we went for a walk. The tree, the frozen lake, the ice, the perfect light. It just looks really nice. And I thought to myself, wow, this is a pretty cool backyard we have here. Let's travel around the world throughout your photos and videos. You have until February 28th, 2021 to submit to current camera challenge called The Backyard. Your best photos you possibly have and videos of your backyard, the current area, the village, the city, the fields, anything I was mentioning before, and don't be afraid to comment to it if you want to. Of course, depending on your current situation, on your current lockdown, don't break the laws, stay within the rules. And if you cannot leave the house or apartment, don't worry, go through your old hard drives, go through your phone and see if you took any photos and videos in the past showing off your backyard, where you live. Take us to your location. Take us around the globe. Anything goes with any camera, street photography, stories, location photography, landscapes, anything goes. The most interesting photos and videos will be featured in the video here on this channel in March 2021, where you can submit the photos and videos. Either you can post them to ZD Camera Challenge Facebook group, the link is in the video description below, or you can post them on your Instagram account and use hashtag ZDBackyard21. Well, hit the thumbs up if you want to, and if you want to, you can subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any future videos. And if you want to, you can leave any questions or comments below the video in a comment section. And I'll see you, my friends, in the next video. Ciao. Ahoj.